Hey, REST agents! Today we're closing a huge chapter of our Rust run as we finalize the guessing game. Congratulations, you've made incredible progress. Alright, REST agents, in this video we're wrapping up our guessing game by tackling the final two steps, allowing multiple guesses and handling invalid input gracefully. We'll add a loop to keep the game running until the user guesses correctly, and our old friend, the match pattern, will help make sure bad input doesn't break the program. In Rust, a loop is a statement that lets us repeat a block of code indefinitely until we explicitly tell it to stop. The break statement is used to exit a loop. It is often used with conditions to stop the loop when a specific requirement is met. Just like in our guessing game, where the user is supposed to keep guessing until they win. Let's put our new knowledge to the test. First, let's identify the part of the code that should go inside the loop. We don't want to regenerate secret number multiple times, we only need to set it once. However, we do want to give the user the ability to keep guessing until they find the correct number. So I'll add the loop statement before we ask the user for a number and close it at the end of the program. This will allow the user to keep guessing until they get the correct answer. Let's also clean up the formatting to keep our code neat. We already know the command cargo fmt will do the job. And finally, let's run our program to see how our changes work in action. So our secret number is 30. Let's first try a smaller number, then a bigger one, and finally, let's guess it correctly. Unfortunately, we still have a small issue. Our program doesn't stop even after we correctly guess the number. To fix this, we can use the break statement to exit the loop once the user wins. I use curly brackets to tell Rust that I want to execute multiple lines of code inside the match arm when the CMP method returns equal. Then I'll simply add the break statement to exit the loop once the guess is correct. Let's do another round of testing to make sure everything runs smoothly. This time, when the user guessed correctly, our program ended as expected. Great job! Okay, let's see how our program behaves if the user provides invalid input, like typing a string instead of a number. So, our program crashed. This happens because the expect method forces the program to panic if an error occurs. Let's see if we can handle this situation better and make the game more user-friendly. The parse method returns the result enum, which we have already discussed earlier. We know it can return either OK for a success or R for an error. So let's use a match pattern to handle the result of parse. If parse successfully converts the string to a number, it returns an OK containing the number. The match arm will capture that value and assign it to our guess variable. If parse fails to convert the string to a number, it returns an error. This doesn't match the OK arm, but it matches the error underscore pattern. The underscore acts as a catch-all for any error. In this case, we use continue to skip the rest of the loop and prompt the user for another guess, effectively ignoring the error and moving on. Before testing the final result, let's also remove the line that prints the secret number to the screen. No more spoilers. And then it's time to finally play the game for real. So let's run the program and see how it works. This time we see that our program doesn't crash when the user provides invalid input. Instead, it smoothly starts a new loop iteration, thanks to the continue statement inside the error arm of the match pattern. and doing multiple tries, trying to figure out what the secret number is, and finally got it. What an awesome feeling. And with this result, we're finalizing our guessing game. What a huge milestone you've accomplished today. Congratulations. Now that we've completed our guessing game, it's time to take things to the next level. In the upcoming videos, we'll dive deeper into all the concepts we briefly touched on, like variables, mutability, ownership, borrowing, match patterns, enums, and loops. Step by step, we'll break everything down in detail so you'll not only understand how to use them, but also why they work the way they do. You've built a strong foundation. Now let's keep going and level up your Rust skills even more. This course is created by just one person, so if you're enjoying it, please consider subscribing and clicking the like button. Your support means a lot and helps me keep making more content for you.